Stay-at-home dads aren't as rare as they used to be. Since tracking began way back in the 1970s, more and more families are making a decision that reverses the traditional parental roles. Danny Hart is 9 months old, and he just started pulling up on things.
You step forward. There you go, buddy.
Daily life for his dad is about to get a lot more interesting.
That's already its own challenge.
Mike Hart, an Army veteran, is a stay-at-home dad, a modern-day Mr. Mom, trading the fast-paced life of an emergency medical technician.
I do sometimes kind of have baby brain.
For the more deliberate pace of bottles and books.
In the deep and swishy blue.
When little Danny arrived 9 months ago, the Harts' lives changed.
Initially, we didn't realize how great it was going to be for our family and how well it was going to work.
Mike's wife, Kimba, an attorney, misses her time at home with Danny, but knows her husband is up to the task.
I think that Mike is just particularly patient.
I don't see it as a big deal at all.
Danny spends his days like any 9-month-old would, playing in his own environment at home and exploring.
He loves going out to the store or going to a playground or whatever. He's actually a lot calmer, and not that he's not calm, but he's a lot calmer and sort of intense when he's out because he likes to look at everybody and everything.
I love my job, and I love that I have the ability to follow my dreams and do what I want to do. I know that Danny is happy and safe at home with his daddy.
Dads staying home with their children full-time may not be commonplace yet, but it's a lot more common than it used to be.
A lot of this is a perception thing.
Tulane University sociologist Michelle Adams says times are rapidly changing.
We've seen an increase in the number of stay-at-home dads that are willing to put themselves out there and say, yeah, I'm going to stay home and take care of the kids and the home.
Adams says since 1970, that number has climbed from just 1% to around 22%. Stay-at-home dads, in the true sense of the term, are not only more accepted in society, they are more accepting of the mother's role as the family's breadwinner.
Now what we see is almost 30% of women make more money than their husbands do.
Initially, Mike and Kimba said their decision was driven by finances, but now, money aside, they can't see it any other way.
I knew he could do it. I wasn't sure how happy he would be doing it. Now that I've seen the way it works, it's perfect.
I don't think it depends on, criteria. I think it just depends on your situation, and if you have a situation like ours, I think it's a logical choice.
Kimba is proud of what her husband has done in such a short time. She recently nominated him for a contest featured on New Orleans Mom's blog, looking for the city's best dads. He ended up a finalist.
I wrote it, and I just sort of wrote from my heart, and I hoped that people would see what I see, which is that he's so great with Danny, and Danny's so happy because his dad stays home with him.
The bottom line, according to sociologist Michelle Adams, is fathers in general are there more now than ever to read to their kids, feed their kids, help their kids with homework, and that is a major positive.
The more involved he is, the better the outcomes are going to be for the kids. So it's not so much a matter of time as it is involvement.
I think at the end of the day when, either mom or dad come home, he's still going to be excited and, excited to see them and happy that he has whoever he has home.
It's not something that works for a lot of families just financially, and I think we're really lucky that we're able to do it.
And there are a lot more dads out there just like Mike Hart. Here are numbers from the Pew Research Center on the number of fathers who do not work outside the home living with a child or children younger than 18. Since 1989, the number has gradually climbed from 1.1 million to 2 million in 2012. For all those stay-at-home dads, there is help too. The National At-Home Dad Network provides advocacy, community, education, and support for dads, both locally and nationally. There is a link to their website on ours, WDSU.com. You can look under the As Seen On section.